I think when you're Michael Jackson, everything is through a microscope, you know, and everyone wants to spin it certain ways, but everyone was there, says what happened, and everyone backs up our story.
If I go through with this, I win big time. I will get everything I want.
What gets me upset is just people judging my uncle without knowing the scenario.
I was the legal secretary in 1993.
It felt like a bomb had dropped on us unannounced, and we were supposed to just go with it. And then Me Too happened, and they were like, oh, you have to believe the victims. You can't even question the victims. And so the only thing that I've ever asked is people just to do their own research. That's it. I've never said, oh, you have to believe me or you have to believe them. I've said, just do the research. You spent 3.5 to 4 hours watching Leaving Neverland. Give us 30 minutes to hear our side.
You were on the witness list.
Yeah.
I actually opened up the door one day. I was leaving and Jordy was in the back.
I think that what really drove me was that, you know, I just had a daughter. And I thought, you know, what if my daughter has to go through life with people believing that, you know, a relative was something that he's not. And so that was my main drive in terms of why last year I had been fighting so hard, was because I felt there was a lot of injustice and I wanted to wrong the right. It's, you know, it's hard because, you know, the media's had 30 years of negative stories on Michael Jackson, so I don't really blame the public for believing certain things, but I do want them to at least hear the other side of it in that way. But I also think that it's like, I'm someone that's been around my uncle for over 10,000 hours, you know, and spent time with him, and I would ask, if that was your family member, if that was your brother, sister, father, and they were getting accused, you would be here too defending him in that way, because you know